It's the most wonderful time of the month. Not that time, not a haul. Favorites. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming on my camera. Yeah, we're trying to make this a thing again because I've neglected my camera for quite a few months, but it's back, so hopefully it'll be here for a while. But anyways, today is the end of May. It is officially the end of May, which means that we just had Memorial Day, which means it's officially summer. So yes, thank God it's summer. So excited for summer. I have a lot of vacations planned. Hopefully my friend Nate's gonna be coming down this summer. David and I are going up to Maine. We're going to Misquamicut for our wedding anniversary. I want to do a girls trip with Danielle and maybe Alba and Christina as well. Taking my mom somewhere on vacation. So it's just gonna be a summer of vacations and not worrying about work and just like If you guys would like to see my favorites and hate-its, I'm putting some hate-its in here. I haven't done that in a while. There's some stuff in here that I'm just kind of like, I really wish I never bought this. So let's jump right in. Okay, so the first obviously are both Jeffree Star, which I did a full review on both these products used together, so I'll link that below if you have missed that. This is the Jeffree Star Powder, loose powder. This one's in Fair. I have yet to use translucent. I actually may end up just giving it to my sister because I just have not used it. Let's be real. Why have it go to waste? I love this powder by itself. With this concealer, it is amazing. It is bomb. It works great. Has a nice little cotton candy scent to it. Oh, and you can control how much powder comes out. So that's how much powder I have in there right now before I end up using it up and have to get more out. This has just been everything to me. I love it. It's great. So if you're kind of on the fence about his powder, it's really good and it keeps everything in place. I don't look cakey. I don't crease as badly. I mean, I do still crease because you guys already know my whole philosophy on that. I will always have creases under my under eyes. Like every fucking person has creases under their under eyes unless you're from another planet. I mean, I'm one with the aliens too, but you know what I mean. It just sets so nicely under there. It doesn't look crazy, doesn't look cakey. It just looks like me, which is something I really love. And then the concealer, which you guys know this is way too light for me. This is in C4, too light for me. I am going to use this concealer up though before I do purchase another one, but I do think like C5, C6, maybe C7 would be a lot better for me. Love it underneath my eyes. It does cover everything very well. My only con is that I feel like my under eyes are just really dark in general, so it does take a lot of this to cover it. Even though this is full coverage concealer, marketed and everything, I feel like it just doesn't completely cover like my darkness under there. But I always will have darkness under here. Like you guys can kind of see it, just like a teeny tiny bit. I will always have that no matter what concealer, no matter what powder I use, but this is a bomb ass concealer and I love the packaging and it gets it done. It doesn't have a smell to it, just the powder does. So these two apart work really good, but yet I have yet to use this with a different powder, so I don't know how it performs with the Coty Airspun or the Wet n Wild powder or any other powder I've tried, but together these are so good, like so good. If you're looking for a high-end concealer and powder, these are definitely gonna be it for you. Speaking of powders, I have this in my favorites. I don't know if I showed this to you guys, but I did really I feel like I like this powder. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like a kind of powder. It works, but I feel like it doesn't really work, but this does work. I don't know. I don't really notice like a big difference as if I use the Jeffree one, definitely, or my Coty Airspun. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Loose Powder, which it works good and it's cheap, so it does get the job done. But I don't really like, it's not wowing me. It's not like the worst thing I've ever used. It's just kind of like if I was in an emergency situation and I had nothing else, like, and I had to use this, I would not be mad about it basically, but it's not something I reach for basically. So it's pretty good, but it's not great basically. We got to talk about this foundation. I've been here for a while, and you know I have used this foundation before last fall, I believe. Don't really remember. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, Comfort Matte, Transfer Resistant, all that jazz. This is an L40, which is classic ivory. I really liked it at first. When I first used it, you guys know I put it in favorites. I loved it. I picked it up again because obviously you guys can see like I'm halfway done at that point right there. Pretty much like almost done with it. Okay, well let me just use it up for the next month or so and just get it done and move on. No. No. This is the worst fucking foundation. If you are a childcare professional, if you work outside, if you are going to be in an environment where it's going to be humid and hot and just you're going to be under a lot of stress, you're going to be under a lot of pressure, basically like you're going to sweat a lot, basically your makeup's going to break apart is what I'm trying to say. Your makeup's going to look terrible at the end of the day. It's not, it's literally like, I love my kids. I spend time with my kids, like I hug them, I play with them, everything, like that's just me. And my makeup will always like kind of break up like around my chin area and my nose for sure, but it really breaks up around here, my forehead. It's kind of the point where like, yes, I'm wearing, the best way I can describe this foundation, I just went like this to my forehead and like just all the foundation came off on my hand. Like it does not stick very well at all, no matter what primer I use, no matter what setting spray I use. I've mixed out different powders. It's just, it's not good. And it does oxidize pretty badly on me and I end up turning like orange and I'm like, wow. Halfway through the day on my break, I'm like, damn, Oompa Loompa, hello, who are you? This is not, I don't recommend this for the summer months, or if you're oily like me. I have oily, acne, combo sensitive skin, so no, this is a no. I hated this powder. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Loose Setting Powder. Smells great. I took this on my little mini Maine vacation with my mom and my sister beginning of April, and I was using this. Cakey City Grease Ball Hoop. It did nothing. I look like a, that's another thing. This made me look like a grease ball by the end of the day. So they're one and the same here. This, not good. Not good. Does not set very well underneath. Breaks apart. Looks awful. I basically look like I dipped my face in some cooking oil and decided that that was okay. So no, absolutely did not like that at all. For something I do really love that I recently just purchased, as you guys know, is the new Fenty Beauty Bronzer Sun Stalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. This one's in Shady Biz, which I think is the second one up from the fair one for more of olive tone skin, which is what I have. I love this bronzer. Like, I love it so much. It is so good. I can blend it out. It doesn't look crazily orange on me, which is something I really hate about a lot of bronzers, especially in the winter time, because you guys know, like, I get more fair tone, I lose my tan, and every single bronzer, if it's not cool tone, looks terrible unless it's the summertime. So this has been so good to me, especially since I'm starting to slowly fake tan again, build that up, but it's been so good. So if you want really good high-end bronzers, another one that is really good that I just wanted to mention quick is the Sunset Striptease. I don't know if I mentioned it last month. This is also a really nice bronzer for everyday, for drugstore. I really like it a lot. It gets everything done. Like, it's really good too. If you want to bronze up your face, or if you wanted to, well, I have used this for contour. That's just me, but for bronzing, this is really good too, for probably like 3 times less the price. Going on to another couple things I don't like. And my camera's gonna overheat. These are 2 mattifying pore these are 2 like matte balm primer sticks. This one is from Hard Candy, is the Sheer Envy Stick It to Pores mattifying pore primer stick. And then we have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Base Matte Primer Stick right here. These 2 I hate so much. They are terrible. I don't like them. They do nothing. They makes me feel like I am putting a glue stick on my face. Maybe the fact that it's matte, that has a lot to do with it, but I just really didn't like the texture. I didn't like how it felt on my face underneath foundations. It felt like I really had to rub my face to get it into my pores and just all over. So these 2, no, just that's a no from me. And here's Weenie.
I can't watch David eat that chicken wing like that.
You guys remember my sister Jess? Alright.
My favorite is?
What?
French fries. Can't go wrong with fucking french fries.
So I meant beauty products, Weenie. Don't. And
okay, beauty favorite. Supreme Frost, my favorite. Thank you. There's my input.
There you go, Wayne. The other thing I don't like, sorry guys, is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in Classic Ivory, which is not the same exact shade as my Photo Focus foundation. So maybe that's why, but this just looked really awful on me. I didn't like the way it came out. That's what it looks like right there.
Did it blend evenly?
No, it didn't really blend very well with a brush or a beauty blender. Looks very orange. I don't like it, and I like a lot of stick foundations, as you guys have seen in my videos. I like the Bare Minerals one, the Makeup Revolution one. Those are great. This one, just no.
Can I see it for a sec?
Get out of here.
Trash.
You should have said learn your place, trash.
Well, we don't have a garbage can here.
Yes, right there.
Learn your place. Trash.
So next for a favorite this month is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, which I had yet to get until I went to Ulta and I did a haul, as you guys know, because I'm awful. This has been my everyday highlighter for like the last few weeks, and I've just been obsessed with it. It gives me a nice sheen. What is this on my face? A cheekbone, there you go, and my nose, and just everywhere I like to highlight, so this has been really, really great. The one I'm using today though is the Hyper Real Glow from MAC that I just got from TJ Maxx. So if you guys didn't see my IGTV haul. If I didn't post that yet, crucify me in the comments because that should have been up by now. Samantha, you're so lazy. Sorry, guys. Okay. Last three things in here are 2 love it's and 1 hate it. Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara, which I have been using for like the last few weeks. And I just, same with the powder, I'm not impressed by it. This is what the brush looks like. It gets the job done. It's not waterproof and it will easily come off. I feel like the formula is just a little bit too wet. It doesn't dry right away. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's just not a really great mascara. Like, it's not one I'm gonna be like, go get it, but it's not terrible, but it's too wet for me. This is what I'm trying to get at here. It's just a meh. It's just a meh mascara, but I am currently using this every single day for work, and I use a different one on the weekends. I'm actually using the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara, that one right there, that I've showed you guys before. I really love this one, and it's only $5 at Ulta. That one's a lot better. And speaking of Essence, I have been loving this primer. It's the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer that has acai oil and mango butter in it, which smells so good. It smells so much better than that L'Oreal one, even though I love the Lash Paradise primer. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. That's what the wand looks like, and just coats every lash and just gets it all nice and prepped for when you put on mascara to make your lashes look even bigger than they already are, because I have not worn fake lashes in like almost a year. Like, who am I? Like, I know. I gotta get back on that. Y'all don't need to come for me. I have a drawer full of fake lashes that I need to dive into, but this is a really nice lash primer if you are looking for one that's cheap and you don't want to spend $10 on one. This is about, I think, $5. Scratch my nose. Everyone loves it when I do that. Okay. Last product I wanted to mention is another Love It. I do love this product so much. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Smoothing Refiner Primer, and I do use a brush in there obviously because like I got nails now, but it is so good, like so good for your foundation, which is actually the primer I was using the last couple days with the CoverGirl one, and even still this foundation was just like a complete fail. I really love this. It really blurred all of my fine lines and all of my pores and just made my foundation look really nice at first, of course, at first, until, you know, CoverGirl let me down. But I do really like how this primer went on my face and it didn't like clog my pores. I haven't noticed any breakouts or anything from it, so this has been really great, and I believe this one's only $5-6 as well, so very, very cheap in price, and it works. The last thing I did want to mention is kind of random. My reusable straws. I don't know if you guys have noticed in a few of my videos or on my Instagram story or my Snapchat or whatever, but I actually ended up ordering these reusable metal straws from Mermaid Straws. I will link their Instagram page down below, and just kind of on a whim, and it's literally all I've been using ever since now when I go to Dunk. Anyways, because that's why I don't use my camera, because the fucking battery always dies. Fun. Like I was saying, I'll link their Instagram down below. Ever since I found them, I have been obsessed. This is the only straw I've literally been using for my Starbucks, for my Dunkin'. No matter where I go, I will use this straw, which is amazing. Even at home too. So if you guys are interested in some reusable metal straws that are great for the environment, save all the sea turtles, save all the animals. After I can't with the straws anymore. Like, just no. So I like having my own, and it kind of keeps my drink really cold too, and extra cold when I'm drinking it through the straw. So that's always a plus. That is it for my favorites. I'm sorry for this like abrupt ending, but you know, maybe that's why we don't use the camera in the first place. But I want to say I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of me. Like this video if you enjoy it, and turn post notifications on so you know when I post a new video. And yeah, so I will see you guys next week. I love you guys.